That was the Florete form. It's a form taught at the end or just after 64 attacks. It's most commonly used as a sword form in Pekiti Tirsia. In that whole long set, there are bits and pieces you can use on stick, but the form itself is mainly a sword form, especially something heavy like a campilon. And what you're doing is, in those two motions here, you're cutting what they're hitting with the back of the blade against his sword, and then cutting with him with your cutting edge. So it's back of the blade against his weapon, and then cutting edge against him. This is different than a doublette. Doublette would be two cutting edge attacks on your opponent. This is knocking his sword aside with the back of your blade, and then cutting your opponent. So in the form, you have 4 cuts on a diagonal line, just sidestepping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to step in, back of the blade and cut with a cross step, back of the blade covering your legs, and uppercut to a guard, high guard up here with a cross step. And what I'm doing here is using my left hand as a fulcrum to lever that heavy sword to get it in motion, to overcome the inertia. So then we step back on this side. And on this side, you can do a cut and then a back of the blade motion, or you can go overcome that and swoop with the back of the blade here. It's kind of a bigger motion than the wrist twirl. So back of the blade, cut, back of the blade covering the legs, uppercut, you have that high guard here again. And this last motion, the idea here is if someone grabs your elbow and pushes you, instead of resisting that, takes too long, you're actually walking off of that, clearing his arm or grab with your left hand, and then cutting him and come in. And that's your basic Florete form.